it's Michelle with Pink and Maine. Thanks so much for joining me today. We're going to take a closer look at the October 2025 new product release. It releases today, and we've got lots of fun winter-themed items for you. So let's head on down to the table and let's see what's new. Let's start out with our incentive stamp set for the month. This is the not November, it's the October mouse. I'm jumping ahead a month, oh my. So our October mouse, super cute. He's carrying a pie. He's got a croissant and a pumpkin and some corn. And we have some other little elements. The sentiments say, stuffed with joy for you. So grateful for our friendship. We have the coordinating dies. So now through next Friday, October 31st, Halloween, or while supplies last, we did run out last month in September. So while supplies last also, you can get this October mouse stamp set for free with a $50 purchase. And you can get the coordinating dies with a $75 purchase. I didn't get a chance to color my images this month. I was really sad about that, but I've just been so super busy. But I will have some cards to show you, so please stay tuned towards the end of the video. You'll recognize this stamp set if you get the stamp or stamp and die of the month. This is Flurry of Fun. Look at these adorable polar bears and penguins. They've got a cute little chubby snowman. We've got sentiments, so much fun when you're around. You're very special to me. Friends make the coldest days warmer. Wishing you a flurry of fun this winter. So you can still subscribe and get a great deal on getting the stamp or stamp and die of the month sent to you every month. Or you can now purchase the stamp and coordinating die separately without the subscription. Next up, we have a really cute 4x4 stamp set. This is a new size for us. I like this little set. This is called Winter Pals. So we have some adorable little woodland creatures, a fox, an owl, a big bear, a cute deer, squirrel, a little hedgehog, a bird, a bunny. You've got a little stump here that you can sit some of them on or around. We've got a little snail. Winter greetings is the sentiment. We have coordinating dies. This set was part of an event we did this past fall with Scrapbooking Cards Today, and now we are offering it as part of our release. This is the Winter Pals Stamps and Dies. Next up, we have our Winter Spotlight Sayings. So we have this nice sentiment stamp set. It's got Frosty Fun, Let It Snow, Snow Much Fun, Warm Winter Wishes, and Winter Wishes, and some little snowflakes at the bottom. I've just done these in colors here. We've got coordinating dies that will cut them out. All of our spotlight sayings, we have different spotlight sayings sentiment stamp sets. The sentiments will fit within a 2-inch circle or square or whatever. So I make them to fit within 2 inches. So if you've got dies that are other shapes, you know that they fit within 2 inches. Next up, we have another 4x4 stamp set. This is called Coldest Days. It's just some really fun sentiments for winter. We have happiness is a warm heart on a cold day. Friends make the coldest days warmer. It's always a good time to make a new friend. Snow happy we're friends. You're snow special to me. There's no one quite like you. Thinking of you keeps me warm. You melt my heart. We have happy birthday. You're the coolest. You're snow easy to love. Friends warm the soul. Let's chill soon. Really sweet. These will go perfect with that Flurry of Fun stamp set. Just some more sentiments to go along with any of your winter projects. Next up, we have another stamp set. This is called A Cool Friend. This is in the Crafty Courtyard kit this month, which you can still subscribe to. I believe we have a few left, but you can also now just buy the stamp set individually by itself. We've got Hope the Season Finds You Warm and Cozy, Warm Winter Wishes, You're One of a Kind, Snow Much Thanks, From Me to You, To a Cool Friend, Wishing You a Season of Frosty Fun, Sending a Flurry of Love, Wishing you a winter of renewal and reflection, enjoy the magic of winter, snow much love, blessings, have a joyful winter season, friends warm even the coldest days, and sending. So sending you, you know, some of the other sentiments that I said. It has a little snowflake to go along with it. Just another great winter sentiment stamp set. This next die set, it might look a little weird on video. I don't have an image of it. I just have my die sample. So I'm going to show you some card samples with this in just a moment so you can see. But this is an oval view of like a forest. These are trees. You've got a little grass down here at the bottom. There's little stars hanging from the trees. We have another oval that can layer behind it, this die here. And then I added, so this die set was part of our event with Scrapbooking Cards Today. But what I added to it for the release that wasn't in the event die is an extra little scalloped oval to go around it. So just to add an extra layer that you can put with it. So this is the forest view dies, the oval forest view dies. And I'm going to show you, like I mentioned in a few minutes, some cards created with this, and you'll see just how magical this die is. I think creates a really fun little forest view or forest window view. Now we have the Warm Winter Wishes die with a big snowflake there. That's what it cuts out. We've got Warm Winter Wishes. You can use them with or without the shadow die that goes behind them. And then there's the snowflake. That pairs really well with our snowflake frame dies. So you get the snowflake frame, which is very delicate. It's a very intricate, delicate die. So when you cut this die with your cutting machine, you're gonna wanna have your extra shims available because it's just very intricate and detailed. And I'll show you cards made with this as well. You also get 6 individual snowflake dies, which are also very pretty and delicate. That's what the dies look like when they cut out. That is the snowflake frame dies. This was part of the Crafty Courtyard kit, but you can now get it individually. We also have our Snowman friend dies. It's got our snowman, and then it's got different things that you can dress him up with. We've got like a Santa hat, we've got a scarf, we've got mitts for the ears, a hat, we've got a vest, we've got mittens, we've got a broom, we've got like a top hat. And we've got little smiling face, we have some holly, we have a carrot nose, everything you need to make some snowman friends. And I've got some cards to show you with him as well. We have a new embossing folder this month, and this is in the Crafty Courtyard kit as well, but you can now purchase it individually. This is a great one to have for anything. This is a great basic embossing folder. If you ever have any embossing folders, a Swiss dot embossing folder is a perfect one to create a nice polka dot background, like a textured polka dot background. So this is the Swiss dot 6x6 embossing folder. We have a couple of new paper items here this month. The first one is a Chill in the Air 8.5 by 5.5 paper pack. There are 15 patterns and you get 2 of each in this pack. So let's go through some of these really pretty winter patterns. Here we have this beautiful blue on blue with some snowflakes, some leaves. Here we have a light blue snowflake. We have that darker blue again with some light blue snowflakes. We have some lovely winter trees. We have a red and tan plaid. Love that. The hints of red and tan in here with the blues, just really pretty. It's a totally different color palette than I've done before with winter. I usually like to include teals and purples and a little pink, and I went with really classic, I think, colors this time. So here's another foliage print with some green leaves. You've still got some little flowers in there, some little red berries. We have a nice light tone-on-tone blue polka dot with a little bit of a grid or a checkered pattern with the blue. Here's a nice plaid with the tan and red. Here is a lovely little light blue zigzag kind of pattern. We've got red and blue stripes. We have a nice light and dark blue plaid. Love plaids and polka dots for just about everything. We have a lovely red. I don't know if the camera will pick up the detail of this one. It's a knit pattern, so it kind of looks like a red sweater when you're looking at it in person. We have a nice light and dark blue plaid. And then our last of the 15 patterns is this tan with some snowflakes. So we've got blues, reds, tans, all in this lovely chill in the air paper pack. Before I move on to our rub-ons, which are down there, I want to show you our next paper product this month. And these are card panels. They're 4 by 5 1/4, so they fit right on your A2 size cards. These are the Winter Woods card panels. These we released with our Scrapbooking Cards Today kit for that event, releasing them with our October release. They are 4 really beautiful watercolored winter scenes. So you can easily add these to your cards, add those winter pals on here and your sentiment, and you have a beautiful card that looks like you watercolored it. This really pretty winter scenes. I do not like the cold of winter, but I love the look of the snow covering things. It looks very pretty. I love to craft with winter things, but I don't like to feel the cold. All right, we have 2 rub-on sets for our planner line this month. We've come out with March and April rub-ons so we can get a jump start on our planners. I'm trying to get the entire year released as quickly as possible so that you can plan your year out as you like. This is March, super bold and bright. Of course, we've got lots of clovers, things like that. We've got days of the week. We've got the months of the year in the clovers, all your little important tabbed items. They're very similar layout to every month so that you can get coordination and everything looking consistent and the same with the design of it all. So that is March, and our rub-ons come 2 sheets per package, and you also get the little wooden stick that you can use to rub them on. I know I've got to catch up with my videos and do some videos where we're doing some planner layouts and such. I think that would be so much fun. I am just so behind on my videos, and I do apologize about that. Here we have April, so we have a softer color palette for spring, Easter kind of theme here. Again, similar layout to all the others so that you can get a consistent look across your planner for the year. Love that. The little days of the month are in eggs. Super cute. Even if you don't do a traditional planner, this would be a fun way to decorate a journal, keep track of the cards you're making and things like that, and to make it look real pretty, just like your cards. We also have a new quick card kit this month. So every so often we come out with a new quick card kit, and our quick card kits are packaged in our nice 9x7 Velcro pouches, which are great for storage after you make up the kit. And this one is Snow Day. Look how stinking cute that is. 2 examples of the card. So let's open it up. I'll just show you what's inside. So again, you get a 9x7 pouch that you can easily reuse afterwards. You get 8 of our pre-scored A2 card bases, and these are high quality 110-pound cardstock. So they're nice sturdy cards that you're going to make. Got some nice white envelopes. You get 8 cards, 8 envelopes. We always try to give you some little dots or gems or something to embellish the cards with. And you get a packet of all your ephemera pieces and card bases and everything you need to put the 8 cards together. And we give you a little picture guide. So you've got images of the 8 cards that you can create with the kit. And I always say you can create them like they are on the images, or you can take all these parts and pieces, mix and match, and you can make the card your own and make them any way you want to with the pieces that are inside. So we've got this cute one here with the snowman. It says, "Let it snow." We've got winter greetings with this cute little village of homes. Of course, we've got a sweater with a snowman on it, sending a warm hug with some little mittens down there. We've got some winter cookies, sweet winter greetings. We've got warm winter wishes with our mittens. Another little snowman over here with a tree. It says, "You warm my heart." Happy winter. A couple of winter homes again, and it says warm wishes. And these papers that are in this kit match our A Chill in the Air paper pad. So you can get the paper pad and mix and match and embellish even more, or add different papers if you want. But our quick card kits are made so that you can grab the kit, you can create the cards while you watch TV or on the go or just sitting in your craft room relaxing. They don't take a lot of stress or thought to them. You just glue the pieces to the card. You can pop them up with foam tape for added dimension. They're just lots of fun to put together. They're great for all ages and all levels of crafters, from the beginner to someone who's been doing it for years like myself. I love to sit and do these. They're just no stress. Put some cards together and have some really nice cards to give out. So now we're going to take a look at our foil and foilables for the release. I think they're very magical this month. So I'm going to go ahead and turn on my pretty pink Mink machine to number 3, because I'm going to do some foiling with you to show you just how magical this foil is this month. This is our translucent opal. So it's part of the foil subscription. So if you get the foil subscription, you will have received this. You can still join our foil subscription. We do still have some left, but you can now purchase this individually. You can see it's translucent, like you can see through it, but it's different than our shattered clear. Our shattered clear just sticks to everything. This works more like the rest of our foils. It only sticks where there's toner. So it's not going to stick to everything. It only sticks to where you have toner. And it is a beautiful, just opalescent colors. Like I said, it's translucent, so you can see through it. And that is the reason that I did colorful foilables this month. So let's take a look. So our first little foilable panels is the Winter Poem, and you get the positive and negative print, so you can get different looks with these. And it's just a really cute winter words for the backgrounds of your cards. We got cozy sweaters, frosty mornings, big bear hugs, cold noses, warm blankets, cinnamon spice, crisp air, flannel shirts, sparkling snow, and hot chocolate. All those fun winter words. You get 8 panels in each package, and our foilable panels are 4 by 5 1/4, so they fit perfectly on your A2 size cards. This is Snowy Days. And this is a beautiful snowflake background. You get the positive and negative, and I've done it in this beautiful teal color. Again, our translucent opal is kind of magical in how you can see the color through it. So I wanted to give you some colored toner sheets so that you can really get some different looks than you can get with other foils. Next up, we have our Winter Spotlight Sayings Foilables. So this is in the foil subscription, one of the things in the foil subscription, but you can now get it individually. And as you saw earlier, we have the Winter Spotlight Sayings stamps and dies. So the dies do coordinate with the foilables. So you can foil these words and then you can cut them out with the coordinating dies if you get the Winter Spotlight Sentiments dies. So you get 8 panels. I've done them in 2 different color collections. So here we've got blues, teals, and purples for the sentiments. Here we have blues, teals, and purples for the snowflakes. And then I've done more colors that match the Chill in the Air paper pad. So you could foil these and they would match those patterned papers. So these are reds, blues, and the tan. And then I also did the reds and blues in the sentiments. So that is a fun set. You don't have to have the coordinating dies. You can foil these and fussy cut them out, or just use your paper trimmer and cut them and use them that way. It's perfectly fine. You can use them with or without the dies. The next set, foilable sheets, is also in the foil subscription. So this is the Shades of Winter foilable sheets. Just some really fun winter patterns that I've done in color. Now, can you use these with other foils? Yes, you certainly can. If you put a silver foil over this, all you're going to see is your silver foil, just like foiling a black foilable. So don't let the color of the toner sheet confuse you. If you cover it with a regular foil, it's going to cover and foil just like regular. It's just the opalescent, the translucent opal foil, you can see the color come through, and I'll show you that in just a few minutes. So we have the positive and negative of this polka dots, but it kind of looks like a blizzard. I'm holding him upside down, but we have the positive and negative of this fun little snowman in a nice blue. We have some mittens in purple, positive and negative of that. And then take a look at these. Look at these beautiful, let me flip this one over. These beautiful, colorful snowflake circles. We've got a positive and negative print of that. You can really get some fun looks. And hopefully if you get the foil subscription, you've been playing around with these and creating some beautiful things. Be sure to share them in our Facebook group or tag us on your social media sites so we can see and everybody can see what you've been creating. Next up is our Rainbow Snowflakes foilable sheets. This is not part of the foil subscription, but just another foilable we're releasing this month. So they're 8.5 by 5.5, but I've done the positive and negative on the different sides so that you can cut it down the middle and get 2 cards and 2 different looks here. So we have these beautiful rainbow snowflakes. How fun is that? We've got a bright pink. We've got some cool tones with purple, blues into greens. We have a teal. Here we've got another kind of ombre look here with the purples, blues, and then lighter greens. We have a nice, just light, bright blue. We have a purple. And then we have your kind of true blue, your navy blue. So this is the Rainbow Snowflakes foilable sheets. Super fun. And again, don't let the color fool you. You can cover these and foil them with your regular foils, and they're just going to look like foiled snowflake sheets. You will lose the color because you're going to see the color of your foil. So before we do our foiling, I want to show you some card samples of some of the products that we've looked at, so you can get a better idea. I've got some lovely cards made by Libby. We've got this fun shaker card. She's used the Winter Pals. We've got her beautiful Stardust glitter on here, and we'll get that back in stock as soon as we can. That's a nice iridescent chunky glitter, and we're currently out of it, but we're getting it back because it's a real popular one. It's really pretty, especially in snow and such. We've got those watercolored backgrounds, winter woods scenes, and we've got our Winter Pals here in the front. Super cute. And then the Winter Wishes is from our Winter Spotlight Sayings stamp set. Here's our October mouse all colored up and looking real cute on this card. Love that. Stuffed with joy for you. Such a cute sentiment for that. Just to send a nice fun greeting. Here is one of our Snowman friend dies. She's got this scarf and the top hat, and she's done it in this beautiful minty green with lavender, and she's used the opal, translucent opal foil. Look how beautiful that is on those snowflakes. So this is on the purple snowflakes. So you can see how you can see the color through it. It does have a purple hue to it, but it's got that beautiful opalescent finish. Love that. And here's our Swiss dot embossing folder on this little piece here. Next up, we have our Flurry of Fun. Look at these little critters having a little snowball fight. So cute. Again, she's used that Swiss dot embossing folder in the background. Just gives a nice textured look. Here is the Snowflake frame die. How pretty is that in pink on top of our white glitter cardstock? And the white glitter cardstock comes in the neutral cardstock pack, along with gold, silver, copper, and black, I believe. That is really pretty. And she used the Warm Winter Wishes word dies. Love that. I also went ahead and printed off some cards that you'll see posted soon. It's from some of our design team. So here is that Snowflake frame die along with the Flurry of Fun little penguins. So cute. Now here is our oval forest view die. I'm going to forget the exact name of it, even though I named it. Isn't that terrible? I have so many things, though, going on in my brain. You've got the forest that cuts out. She's got a background behind it. And then you put these little Winter Pal critters in there. So cute. She's used the scallop oval around it. I love that. Here's another one using that die. Look at that. Just cut it in white, out of white cardstock with a blue background. Add your little animals, and you create a whole little woodland scene. Here's the Flurry of Fun little critters on that winter poem foilables. So you foil the one that's blue in the background, and then you take your negative foil and you foil this red foilable toner sheet, and you get the poem on a red background. And if you're not familiar with foiling and foiling the negative, I can suggest you go back on our YouTube and check out some of our other videos with foiling, because we do lots of foiling techniques in our videos. Here is another beauty with that snowflake frame in the background. She has added some individual snowflakes along with our snowman friend die. Isn't he cute with his little vest? Here again, super sweet and simple card using that forest view die that is in the oval. Just cut it out of your white cardstock and put one of those winter woods card panels behind it, and you create a beautiful winter forest scene. And then she just took one of the sentiment stamp sets and she curved the stamp before stamping it along that oval. perfect little winter card. And one more just shows a really cute planner layout with those March rub-ons. How you can really just make a cute little planner layout with those. All right, I hope you're still hanging out with me because we are gonna make some magic happen now. When I shared at the first of the month our subscriptions and I shared the foil, I foiled a white toner sheet, one of our white toner sheets. So I just took a white toner sheet, I covered it with the translucent opal, and you create your own beautiful opalescent piece of paper. Really pretty. So you could die cut snowflakes out of this or anything that your heart desires, but it just creates that beautiful opalescent paper. Like I said, I just foiled a white toner sheet. So easy to do. I'm going to get my carrier sheet out. And the first thing that we're going to foil is this, the Snowy Days. It's the negative print. So the background is printed and the snowflakes are left white. I'll just kind of dust it off there. And we're going to add our translucent opal over the top of it, pretty side up. Got something sticky in my transfer folder. Still works though. Nothing wrong with it. Just need to clean it up a bit. So I've put it in the transfer folder or carrier sheet, and I'm just going to put it straight and even through my ink machine. All right, so I'm going to remove both pieces from my transfer folder and we're going to let it cool off. You want to let your foilables cool off before you do peel and reveal. Next, we've got the Winter Poem foilable, and I'm just putting my translucent oval over the top of it, pretty side up again, and we're going to run that through our ink machine. While that runs through, let's take a look at this one because it's hard to wait. Just peel and reveal. And we still have this piece of foil that we can use. It's got the snowflakes on it now. That's our negative piece of foil. But take a look at that. You could still see that beautiful teal color, but it's now got that opalescent look to it. So super shiny and pretty. It's gorgeous. Once this is cooled down, we're just going to peel and reveal. So now I have my poem in my foil, so we have a negative we could use there. Again, we have that beautiful blue that you can see, but now we've got that opalescent look over the top of it. So super pretty. Let's go ahead and let's use one of our negative foil pieces. So I have a piece of our silver toner sheets. We're the only ones that have silver toner sheets. They're not super sparkly silver, but they are a metallic sheen to them. And I'm going to put the negative piece of foil from that Snowy Days, the snowflakes. I'm going to put it on my silver toner sheet, pretty side up. I'm going to put it in my transfer folder. I like to turn it over on the back. I can more easily see that I'm lining up that toner sheet just where I want it on the pattern that's in the foil. And then we will run it through the ink. Foiling is so much fun. Once you get started with it, you're going to get addicted. You're going to want all the foils, all the foilables, all the colored toner sheets we offer. Because we not only have silver toner sheets and white toner sheets, but we have tons of color options as well. I like to give you a lot of variety for your foiling. Pull this out. I can already tell this is going to be gorgeous. Look at those snowflakes on my silver toner sheet. Now I did something here. You see these little stripes in here? You see when I was pulling, it hesitated and I didn't pull swiftly. When you're doing a negative foiling, you want to pull your foil off in one sweep. Whoop. Otherwise you can get little streaks in it like I did there because I hesitated when I pulled. But that is beautiful. Look at those snowflakes. I can definitely put a sentiment strip right over that and make a beautiful card with this. So pretty. That foil looks great on the silver toner sheets. Let's do another one because this is just so much fun. So now I have the winter poem foilable, and I'm just adding my foil on the top. I'm just doing this quickly. I have other foiling videos, like I mentioned, on our YouTube channel where you can get more technique-driven tips and tricks. I just wanted to do some quick foiling with you today so that we can see just how gorgeous this foil is. You can also use the translucent opal foil on top of any of our foilables, even with the black ink. It just gives it a dark appearance with the opalescent sheen on top. It is truly pretty on anything. All right, let's set that aside. I'm also going to do the other snowy days where the snowflakes are teal instead of the background being teal. While that runs through, let's take a look at this one. So there again, if you can see if I put it on here, we have that poem removed from the foil, so we can put that on a solid toner sheet and we'll get another pretty card panel. But take a look at this. It's still pretty in blue, but it's got that gorgeous opal sheen on it. Love that. While that one cools, I'm going to take, this is a red toner sheet. This is from our Christmas colors toner sheets. I can see a little white speck on it, so I'm just going to dust it off. That's the reason I do the dusting. Any kind of dust or debris on your foilable or toner sheet, it's going to interfere with the foil sticking to the toner sheet in that spot. So we'll put this in our transfer folder. I just use the back to line it up because I can easily see on the back. And then let's peel and reveal this beautiful snowy days. Again, we have another negative foil. You kind of get 2 card panels for one with your foil if you foil the negative onto a solid toner sheet like we're doing now and we did with the other one. Look at that. How beautiful is that? I love it. I'm going to be foiling everything with this foil. Keep my transfer folder slid right under my machine. And that way I always know where it is. And here we're going to peel and reveal. Look at that. That's gorgeous. It's subtle when you look at it like this. You can see it, but it's very subtle. But then you get it just in the light there. Oh my goodness, that is beautiful. So that makes a really great background. Thanks so much again for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed taking a closer look at our winter themed products for October 2025. You can find these items and more at pinkandmain.com or ask your local retailer. And until next time, my friends, keep living the creative life. Bye.